we had today is going to be extremely there, and in case you are following the recording, I hope you do follow the recording because we are going to do a lot of things today we will be learning how to plan our goals, how to map our August, and how to plan our monthly goals, and of course the habit of the
The Mama's caller.
sorry.
Sorry, I kept my audio.
Okay. I thought you couldn't hear me or something. I am anyways turning on the captions. So this time we are very lucky because August is coinciding with first. So from Monday itself, it's not only the start of a month, it also starts on 1. So I have rarely come across such good opportunity to restart ourselves, to get ourselves done, and that is what we are going to plan. So, like all of my sessions, it's going to be extremely interactive. I am very glad there are less people in this class because it means that I will be able to help you personally put up your goals, etc. So, before this, first of all, tell me how many of you have been following your habit trackers, and if possible, show me. So, I know that you are following your habit trackers. Today, whatever we are going to do will make sense only if you have been following your habit trackers. What is the status going on with habit trackers with you guys? Are you following them? You have to realize as we go on each day, we progress. Let's do a small revision. So, day 1 was write your affirmations and your 16 personalities. Comment in if you have found out your personality type. Yes, Riya, but if you have to start from August, you have to plan from before. That's why I started this workshop before. So I am an ENFJ. What are you guys? Comment in if you have done your 16 personalities. Then I asked you all to write your one perfect day. I will gradually tell you in August to maintain how to keep your perfect days. This video that I am saying is of the 19 types of journals you have kept. Most of you have bought a journal already. In case you are still struggling to connect with me, I'll tell you what kind of journal you should get. The habit of the day was write your affirmation, and I hope you say it every day. You read out your affirmation loud and clear every day. Me and Niranjan start our day with our affirmations and we remember it by heart. So it has printed in front of our mirrors, etc. So I hope you people are following your affirmations every day. Then day 2 we had made it our habit trackers. We were making a wish list of all the rewards you want. We believed in a habit of the day of no scrolling phone after waking up and also before sleeping. I assume that after you guys are done with this class, you do not go and scroll your mobile or you do that. You rather go in a nice sleep or into an activity. So let's start with day 3 today. It's very exciting and this will require a lot of your thoughts and a lot of your, understanding of this. Very little to do with what I can tell you. So let's go with this. We will start with goals. Okay. Now, goals are, of course, you all know goals. Goals are things that you want to achieve. You want to become a goal digger. Unless and until you have what is that goal you want to clear, what is the place you want to reach, you cannot do this. So I strongly tell people to have a very fixed plan of what are the goals they want to do. Because once you know that this is what I want to achieve in the long run or in the short run, that is how you know. Habits are a form of goals itself because through these habits only are that we reach through the bigger goal. So have a goal in mind. Let me show you how it all started. Most of you have seen this plan. So this was my goal mapper. I had 3 goals for this year. BYOL was about financial independence. And I hope that most of you people who are working have filled your ITR. So August is a very good time to start your financial goals as well. Then my second goal was to learn Malayalam. I had started classes, I ended them again. Today I took my first class after a very long time again. And the goal 3 is to get one more degree this year or at least start. So we will be planning something like this only. What are our goals? We will be writing our goals in it. We will be doing it. So in the starting of the year, I do something like this. This is actually January, February, March, April, June, August. So now we have very little less 5 months left. Let's plan our 5 months. We will do it according to monthly. And let's start. Now we have talked a lot. Let's start. So the first task is to plan, write down all your goals. You can unmute yourself. I hope I've given you unmute permissions. Yes. You can tell me what are your particular goals, what is it that you want to do, and I'll help you all achieve it. So first, roughly write down all your goals, any goal that you have. My goal is, of course, since I'm going on a Goa trip next August, it is to lose weight, lose 3 kilos weight, be more consistent with yoga. Professionally, I want to do a little better. So my professional goal is to make more reels, at least 3 a week. My writing, one goal should be to improve my writing also. So write all the goals you can. They can be as small as water my plants every day, to something like maybe for you, which you already want to do, journal every day. I see a lot of you have been making a lot of mood trackers and a lot of habit trackers. So one goal you can have, let's have 10 perfect days. 10 perfect days are when you are happy with your performance, when you have tracked down at least 80% of your habits and you have done it. Would any one of you like to tell me some of your goals so that we can take them as examples and go forward?
Ma'am, I want to earn 1 lakh every year.
What do you want?
I want to earn at least 1 lakh every year.
One leg every day? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Lakh.
Oh, okay. 1 lakh. Yeah, that's a nice goal. You hit 1 lakh a target. It could be also to finish a book, learn a new skill. Most of you are also taking soul flow art classes. It could be like something like finish 2 drawings, finish Zen line, any pending tasks that you have been doing. Cleaning up, maybe cleaning up is a very good area to start with. Clean desk, declutter. Maybe Rakhi is coming. Your goals might be to celebrate something with my brother, to do something special. Write down all your goals. Okay, you can write up to 10, 15, 20, how many ever goals you have. They can be big terms like I want to have a 1 lakh target. They can be small ones like finish a book. Just write all your goals. This is why a habit tracker comes in place, because you can just brain dump stuff here and then categorize. I always start with dumping everything that I want to do. All the goals that I do, big times like make video, update Zen book, art prints, fill ITR. Okay, chalo, my ITR is done today. I finished it yesterday. This one is done, so I can give myself a gift. T-shirts with Niranjan. You can put up any goals. Of course, these are my more work related goals. Okay. So have some goals written. All right. This you can do after this also. You will take time. Tomorrow morning is a very good time to plan. So wake up tomorrow morning and then you could probably start writing your goals. Okay. Now we will start with categorizing your goals. Okay, categorizing your goals in priority and in terms of what kind of influence does it have. For example, health, lose weight is related to my health. So I categorize it to health. Yoga is also health. This is career wise. Water my plants is a personal thing. Journal personal. 10 perfect day personal. 1 lakh target is again a career goal. Finish a book personal. Learn a new skill personal. Clean desk is again, then you can call it personal itself. Declutter, this is more related to your relationships. So classify this into what kind of goals do they fall in. Are they professional? So you can choose special categories for it. I divide my goals into namely six categories, that is personal, health, career, soul flow is my company. So what kind of goals for that? Relationship. And health here is different. For me, health I divided into two, workout and exercise. You can keep your own categories. All right. So now, humanly, it's not possible for any person to achieve so many goals altogether. So we will narrow down this goal. If you had attended my first class, I had already talked about this. Anyone can tell me what are SMART goals? What does the S stand for? What does the M stand for? Anybody remembers? Never mind. Okay, let's start. So S means specific. Okay, of all these goals that you have written, now you've divided on the basis of what category it depends. It now divided it. What is the priority on which you want to get things done? What are the three particular? If you had to choose, say, three goals, which one would it be? Now we will define your goal statement, and this is a very good exercise not just for your journaling but for your professional goals. Whenever you have to make your CV on all do it, this is a very good exercise. So specific means that your goal just can't be I want to lose weight or I want to get rich, I want to be successful. It has to be a very specific goal. What does it specific mean is I want to lose weight has to be broken down into I want to lose this kilo weight, or it could be, yeah, my screen is on, or it could be gain weight, or it could be to have a healthy habit. For example, I want to run 5 times a week. As specific as you can. If you can mention your goals, I'll teach you how to be specific. Anybody wants to tell me their goal? Unmute and tell me one of your particulars goal. I'll help you. Maybe it is you don't want to eat outside for 10 days. Wake up at 5. That's a brilliant habit. Wake up at 5. 5 a.m. every day. Of course, you can't do wake up one day 5 a.m. Every day you have to wake up. Okay. So this is a specific goal. Now M stands for measurable. Can you measure this goal? Of course, you can measure this. If I say I wake up at 5 a.m., I can every day make a note of saying today I woke up at 5. Today I woke up at 6. This is what your habit tracker will be useful for. Today is 7 a.m. Is my goal measurable? Somebody had said they want a goal of 1 lakh. That is a measurable goal. You can measure how much of you want to do it. Second is attainable. Attainable means that what is attainable, have you been able to do this in the past, because from there you will be able to take up. For example, if you are a person who has a night shift and you go to sleep at 3 a.m., is it doable in just 1 month to get up at 5 a.m.? Questionable. But say you wake up at 7 a.m. and you want to know if you can wake up at 5 a.m., yes, attainable. Yes, Vidya remembers. So you have to mention whether the goal is attainable or not. It's a very straight yes or no question. R is similar to attainable, but it is reasonable. 1 lakh attainable hai? Yes or no? It is attainable. 1 lakh, if you do a lot of hard work, you can do it. You can do 3 lakhs also. But is it reasonable to be able to do it? Should you be wanting to do it? Losing weight also, you do keto, you do methods, you can lose 5 kilos also. But is it reasonable? Again, yes or no? Have you seen any, do you have a reason to believe that you can do this? Like reading a book, do you have reason to finish a book? Yes. Next is time bound. Time bound means that there is a certain amount of time that you need to finish this in. So say wake up at 5 a.m. every day, that is time bound. If I say I want to finish 2 drawings, that is not time bound. I should say finish 2 drawings, finish 1 drawing each week. or maybe one drawing in 2 weeks. That is what a time bound goal is. So, what you have to do is take all these goals, go through your mind gently and say whether these are attainable, whether these are doable. Go through this check and finalize on your goals. So this I had done like around, the date is given here, 8th November last year I had done this. And there I had written that my goal wanted to be 10K house students by 2023. We achieved this last month itself. So measurable, yes. This means that I want to do this much students every day. 1 lakh, if you want to earn 1 lakh divided by 30, how much do you need to make progress every day? 3,000. Attainable, yes. We had done it, we can do it. Realistic, why not? Time bound, and it was done. So do such similar goals for your fitness as well. That's how I derived my fitness goals as well. What are the goals I want to do? How much calories I want to eat? We will be doing a very special case on health and career breaking on Monday. So I'm not getting too much into details right now. Okay, so classify your goals, and if they qualify into SMART goals, you finalize 3 of them. Okay, keep it with you. Then this is your task now. You have to finalize 3 days. You can do it in your own time. We are meeting now on Monday, so you have good enough time to do that. Now we'll start with something called the monthly planning. This is very exciting, and this is going to be a complete game changer. Like I mentioned, we are very lucky that this time the month starts from first itself and a Monday. Very rare. I mean, all months start with first, but coinciding on a Monday is very rare. So I will show you again a lot of examples and designs. Some of you are coming up with very creative trackers already. So ideally when you do it, you should measure this and do. I'm just doing it very roughly just to show you that it's not very tight. 4, 5. Okay, so I made a little mistake in not measuring. I could not do it 7. This time we will measure and go. I took shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. So we'll give 3 to all of them. 3, 3. I am very bad with straight lines, and Niranjan makes a lot of fun with me that I am literally an art class with lines and I'm not able to draw straight lines. So then you divide it into 7. You can use very rough lines now. Please don't bother with straight lines and all. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I also make all the formats in rough first before trying out in the final. So 4 weeks. Sunday is not a break. I don't like this concept of Sunday break as such. I use my Sunday to plan the whole week ahead so that a lot of my time is saved during the week. Every day I have equal amount of leave. I don't have one day for that special. Okay, so this is more or less your monthly planner. Now you write in, first thing that you write in here is any recurring events that you have consistently. For example, even for this class, journaling class is on Monday, right? Journaling class. For me, Saturday and Sunday is about workshops. If you have kids and they have a particular day or something, you can add into this. Birthdays. If you are planning anything, for example, I am planning a Goa holiday. So any important meetings that you have, I have a meeting with Exley here. Birthdays. I don't remember birthdays at all. Reena is just some fictional person. My own pre-birthday is here. So I will write pre-birthday. Sorry, 29, 30, 31. So my pre-birthday I'm writing here. This is why also I make it in rough, otherwise I make a lot of mistakes. So there you go. Then you write and fill in all your gym thing. If for example you have made a plan to go to the gym every Monday or every alternative day, this is where you write it, gym. Maybe you have a swimming class or something. These are all the events that you know are going to happen. So you fill in first all the things. Raksha Bandhan you can add in, I think it's on 10th. And now you can fit in things that you want to achieve. So for example, Sunday 7 to 8, you might want to sit and finish your journal. So you can keep a goal for that journal. Again, this is where you don't mention your time and such, you just write the events. And this calendar, you can make it in a very nice way. This can go entirely like a theme. This is usually the prime page of my diaries because I love decorating them. This is my month at a glance. Once I write this, I can also, just every month just have a glance at what I have to do, what I don't have to do. So for example, period tracker also I use here. For all the ladies, you can mention your flow here. So I know every day, every month, I don't have to think कि अरे उस दिन क्या हुआ था, what dress did I wear, what did I do. I know exactly which day my flow is going to be. I have a lot of house chores mentioned into this as well, like gardening, face pack. I don't take care of my skin at all. So I have to make, like a particular thing of I will do face pack today, rice waters for my hair, dad's birthday, clean outside, everything I mention in this. And it is so helpful. This is another type of spread. You can do all these stickers if you're interested in. I can give you the links for the stationery brands that I use. I personally don't recommend that because it's very addictive. When you get to the stationery, you can't stop it. Okay, so all these weekend workshops you can see. So these are formats I'll be sharing with you again. Like Deepak said in the group today, Pinterest has become my best friend. You can start becoming best friends with your Pinterest and do these amazing spreads for your day. Choose a theme. This is where you can get like really creative and you can plan your own things. You can choose what to do. I also used to do something called the monthly pages. Every month I would have a theme, like this is March, so it's Van Gogh's birthday month. I would do a theme. Then I do a theme like Fabulous Life. April was all about sparkles. I know a lot of people, your eyes are sparkling also because it is actually very fun to do. Once you start putting so much effort into your week and day, it automatically turns in. May, I was feeling little greeny, so it is a very filled one. It was also my COVID time. So choose a theme and stick to it. I want you to go express all yourself in themes. Let me see what is all that you come out with. Okay, so you can see here, even for date nights, we had to plan. They are also planned. My sisterhood date, which is with my friends, with this, you can see egg on here. All of this is written and planned. So planning really helps. This was for my birthday month, so a very special page for my birthday. If it's your birthday coming in, you too can make a special page. My birthday is coming and I soon have to work on this as well. All right, so the monthly planner is done. This more or less how you do this. Now let's go it into a little more depth and let's make a weekly planner. So once your month is done, you might want to in the beginning start doing for individual week as well. So let me tell you a simple spread that I use, where this is the weekly trainer and this is the goals. So let's start with this one. So I'm assuming all of you have a smaller notebook. I'm doing this because I have to show more work than you. For the clarity's sake, a small notebook will do. This is where a customized notebook comes in place. A lot of people ask me, I have, already notebooks, should I do? Because this will let you customize how much of it is do you want to add. You can keep your Sundays free. You can keep a certain day for you free. How much do you want to write? Like here, I can divide it into two columns or simply one column depending on how much I want to write. In the past, I was a person who would write a lot about my days. I was into that kind of journaling. So I started with giving myself a lot of space to write. Let me show you. By the way, I've been down with this real viral fever and I was contemplating कि ये class ले पाऊंगी नहीं ले पाऊंगी, but the second it's on, I just get this energy to do this. So in the beginning, I would give myself a whole half page to write Sunday, Monday, because this was during COVID and I wanted to write more. So I gave myself whole pages. Then I started cutting down on the time and the page that I want to give because I realized I was wasting a lot of space. I didn't have much to write. And now I don't do a daily thing as such. I only write on special days. You can also follow a format like this one diary that I do, where there's just a very little space. Monday, Tuesdays on this axis, and here you can just choose what task you want to do. So you can go with any format. This format is very ideal for the beginners who will want to write a little bit about their day. So I'm sharing this with you. So here goes Monday. I am giving Monday a little bit space more than the others because my Mondays are usually very busy. I'm sure so it's for you. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Here you can write the best thing that has happened to you and the worst thing that has happened to you. These are very good trackers. I personally love keeping this because it lets me look at a particular month and see what went good for me, what went right for me on a very low day. I go and read out all the good things that happened for me. For example, I used to give something like this: what went well, every day one thing, and that really likes me. And what didn't go well, also I write to have a more humility and a check. So this is a very good way you can track this. So what went well, what was the best day, and what was the worst thing in your that particular day, you can write in. Here you can mention your meetings, what time is your certain meeting. You can write in your reflection from the day, today my affirmation of the day. This space is completely yours to spoil. I am not going to even touch here. So right below this, is there any questions anywhere? No, not yet. And right below this, you can also maintain, you can just flip the page and start maintaining a habit tracker of the week. And if you are keeping things from your family, perhaps, there are snoopy people, you can use a lot of codes here, guys. I use a lot of codes in my diary. Not that anybody sees, it's just fun. So, like I said, don't go by more than 5 habits. So, habit A, B, C, D, E, you can put. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Again, please measure before doing all this. I'm doing this very roughly just to show you guys. So, you can simply track off every day that you're doing some event and give yourself points. Okay. With this rest of the space, you can use it to write top 3 goals. One of my goals is always financial, so I give myself a budget 5K. One of my top goals is do not eat outside for 25 days. And one could be more of your personal goal, like learn 10 new languages, learn 10 new words, or something like this. Okay. Here in this space, you could set up an intention for this entire week. You can set up a good goal for that entire week. For example, this week I am going to, I'm going to be more in control of my emotions. Be control of my, oh, sorry, you can't see this. I'm going to be more in control of my emotions. Anything. You can finish your, I've done Monday to Thursday here. You can do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 of them here. So all of it can fall on one page. So like this, it can become my goals like Monday, Wednesday, all this way. This is where I write my goals. This is my habit tracker, and this you can just use for decoration. All right. So this Saturday, Sunday, I want you to do this task. I want you to visualize your goal, either in terms of, say, climbing a mountain or in terms of hitting a target or something. You have to visualize your goals into a more physical form and do this. Most of you are artists who have joined our drawing classes as well. Even if you haven't, it is not rocket science. It is not something you can't do. You can create a goal like this. You can do this. This is again where your creativity comes in place. Okay. So weekend hai, I'm going to give you some exercises. Your first exercise is, of course, to make a goal map like the one I showed you. Okay. Your second task, okay, is very interesting. Okay, very, very interesting. And I want all of you to share this in the group. This is an exercise that I learned in Mindwell and it completely blew my mind. So we are going to make a graph of your emotions. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay. Every month you have to write one event that was the most significant. It could be like a very high event that was made you feel very well, or it could be a very low event. For example, January might be I got my dream job. Supposedly. February could be something like I lost 5K, anything. Please be very honest and don't try to make it only about the highs. I want you to measure the lows as well. March could be I was sick. April might be something very low like met my in-laws, had to take care of this, anything it could be, okay? Or maybe a very high like I met my friends. Okay? When you finish till June, then I want you to connect these dots. Steve Jobs used to say this lot that you can only go ahead when you connect the dots. What is going on? Otherwise, you can't go forward. I won't be sharing with you a Zen line, but I'll be sharing with you his commencement speech, which is very inspirational. So you make a graph of this. I want you to complete your graph and share it in the group. What is the meaning of this graph? It just means that no matter how your life will go down or up, you can pick it up. Nobody's life is a constant growth. If your life is in a constant state of happiness, it is not working out. Nobody, it's a very perfect situation that you will start from zero and just go high and high. A very realistic goal is this only, which has your ups and lows. But by doing something like this, and when you do, I want you to keep a space for August, September, October, November, December as well, so that in front of you, you have the whole lifeline of your year. Have you ever considered this? That by the time next January comes, you will have your whole 1 year in front of you. You remember Spotify, Instagram, they all start giving you your year in review. You will have your own personal year in review with you. That is the magic of journaling. Every January, when I sit down, I look back at December and I look at what is it that can I do better? What is it that I can grow? My journals are essentially a journey of how I have grown every year. From that class 8th girl where I used to just write on I have crush on my maths teacher, why am I not getting good marks in Hindi, to the person that I am today, who is making goals like I am part 10 students, I did this, I launched this, I'm going to give a TED talk. Those things all happen. So your second task is to create your personal yearly graph. Okay, and do this exercise. Give yourself time. Subah kal Saturday, instead of snoozing an extra hour, wake up in the morning, make yourself a nice cup of coffee, and just sit and think about this. How has been my year been? Because I'll give you the connect the dots speech again, and then you'll understand why we believe so much into this. So a lot has happened, and I just see the time, guys. It's just half an hour. Don't forget the major rule of hydration. So take 3 seconds off and get yourself a glass of water and drink. I used to keep a water tracker also in my diary. Now I don't need a water tracker. It's just get inculcated into me. So it will get into you. All right. Now we are proceeding towards the good habit this week. I'm sure a lot of you people already do this, but how many people are into audibles? Audible means an audiobook. How many people already listen to audiobooks? Bhamati does. What are you reading, Bhamati, currently? Which audiobook are you reading? So audiobooks are a great way. Most of us want to read more books. Audible is a very, very good way to get shit done, because I just plug into my Audible and I run around the house, do my house chores, whether I'm drying clothes, whether I'm cooking, and it gets me finished to a lot of things. If you are a beginner in Audible, how many people are beginners? So I'll explain the whole what is an Audible. How many have not listened to even one audiobook yet? Okay. So in case you haven't, Audible is an app by Amazon itself. You can just download it. If you are a beginner, you will get 3 months of free credits. So that itself is job done. If you do not have Audible, you can also go for Storytel. I will be sharing these details in the group again. If neither of them, there are so many available on Spotify, so many available on YouTube. In the beginning, you can start with very simple books. The first book I usually ask people to go through is Ikigai. So I want you to, this Ikigai is a very small book. You will finish it in like, I think, 2 hours ka book. I want all of you to at least pick up Ikigai as the audio book, because Monday's class will be very much related to this. Monday we'll be doing a very, very big class. I'll be sharing the details with you on Sunday. So follow this Ikigai. I'll be sharing details on how to get the Ikigai book as well. Okay. Riya, you haven't used it. Manjari uses it. Bhamati uses it. Bhagya uses it. Don't worry, you start using it. It is the best way to get books done. Of course, there are no substitute for real books, but it's a way I've read a lot of books this year. There's an app called Blinkist. It's expensive, but Blinkist has changed my life in terms of all these major books. I can just read the summary of them. They are in short summaries, and I don't have time to read a lot of big books now. It really helps. Okay. So now let's review what we finished today. So I will be helping you do this Ikigai as well. I'll be helping you draw your Ikigai. I'll be helping you finding your happiness, and lot of this, we'll be doing this very soon. Okay. So we have done our goals. We did our SMART method. We mapped our August. We did our monthly goals. I told you about audiobooks. Also, today I have a free, because it's your third day, and for making it consistently, I have a gift for you. Just give me 1 second. How are you guys finding this class so far? While I'm telling you what the next thing is, can you unmute and tell me? I know it's getting out fast, but it's only fast because I want you to go back, watch this recording, and do it again. I'm only giving you pathways. You all have to do it on your own. So how is it going for you guys? Tell me your experience, share with me.
I really like it, Sanchari. You make everything so simple and doable. I really, really like the class.
Lovely. What are you enjoying the most doing in this? Is it the habit tracking? Is it like you're thinking more about yourself? Is it the introspection? What is it?
It's the habit tracking because that was the one thing that I just didn't, it was so overwhelming for me that how on earth will I change a habit or adopt a new habit? I always wanted to do it, but I just didn't know how to do it. And you taught such an easy tool, and like I actually practiced it all week, you know, and I was shocked that I could do this.
Are you seeing any improvement, like subconscious improvement? Are you seeing like first day only three were there, but next day you saw like a better increment of 5% better? Are you seeing it on your own? Growth is what I want to, mostly
Yeah, there's
focus
growth
on.
every day. There's growth every day. And I always thought I don't have the time to do this. Like it takes very long and it's a tough process. But I think you made it so simple and doable that I just do it for 10, 15 minutes at night and I can't believe the difference, you know.
Love this. And here I also want to say that don't get discouraged, any of you, that I have made this planning kar liya hai, but I'm not able to execute them. It will take you say 1 month, 2 months to get into the hang of it. But once you start writing them down, I can't explain to you. There is a new energy. You want to tick it off. If you don't write it, you will never do it. But once you write it down, you feel you have this accountability कि अब लिख लिया है तो अब it's set in stone, let's do this. That is why, all these ones, maybe entire August you will not do anything, maybe September also you will not do it, but maybe October it will start hitting you. I can get back and do that. That's my only wish for you people. So today I will also be sharing with you this personal Zen book that I've made for you. This journal, you can just take a printout of this in case you are not in a mood to do creative and all this journal. This has all of this written. For example, the first task is why are you here? So in this weekend, you can sit down and you can build up your statements here. What do you want to do? This was what we did on the first day. Then I will be giving you some creative exercises as what do you want to do? What are your skills that you want? For example, if you want to be Netflix free, make a Netflix and then put a cross on it. Maybe you want to learn how to cook some dish, write it. I want you to draw these small minimum things. Drawing, say, the visual impact is way, way much more than this. I will be talking more about vision boards in the next week now. So do this. Then there are these 5 goals that today itself I told you about. What are the 5 goals? You can just write it down here. Take a printout of this, and all these things that I've told you, you can just take a printout and go the easy way. So, pehle we do the tough way, then I'm teaching you the easy way. I told you to do this mountains wala exercise. In case you are not able to do this, I have made the mountains for you. So, you have to just put little flags and write your goals on them. Then, this is more of your goals part where I told today ki write 10 goals, write 15 goals. You can just write your goals here. This printout, you can take it out in black and white. It will just look exactly as enticing as this. This is how it's designed. Then this is what we'll be covering again next week. 100 things that you're grateful for, this place for this. These are the ones that you can start using. What do I feel for your mood trackers, for your mental health? What should I do? This is again for people who are looking for more mental health or just physical wellness also. I have also added to-do list for you to mention in the monthly planner that we were talking about. I have designed one here. Here you can see I've let go of Saturday and Sunday because I wanted chalo in the beginning. Let's give you there. So this is also present for you. To-do list. This one is for your weekend important. So you can just take a printout of this and start immediately in case you are feeling lazy about doing all this planning. Lot of different formats so that you can change one each week and see for yourself how well it is. It's nice, right? How do you like guys like this? It took me an entire week to make this. How do you like it, guys? Tell me. I'm going to launch a full play. Yes, once it's done, I'm going to, of course, Niranjan wanted me to sell it on Amazon itself. But I wanted all of you to try it first and then I can, start making money on it. I was never into this for the money. Okay, so we'll put it on this. So, okay, so all of you who want a part of this, who want to do it, have to work hard for this. It's like Bonville, you have to deserve it. So what I want you to do is up tak all the things that you have finished already working on. I've made you do habit trackers, I've made it to you do goal planning. I want you to take a nice picture of this and share it on social media if you can. Blur the things that you don't want to show, that's completely okay. I don't want to see what are your goals, I want to just see that you are planning. Plan it, put it on social media, tag it, tag me and Soulflow Art in it, and I will be sharing this guide with you. In case you don't have social media, I personally know all of you have. In case you're still not comfortable, just share it on the group. It's a safe place, nobody is here judging anyone. Share your groups, and all the people who do it will get this guide. Do it quickly before tomorrow afternoon so that you have the weekend to work on this journal. All right. This journal, I would suggest don't take it print out on A4, rather take it half print out so that it becomes like a more doable book that you can follow forward. Okay. So I'm done with it. I'm done. If you have any doubts, now is your time. I told you before, I will not take more than 45 minutes in the night. I just want us to sit and plan together. So up to you guys
Ma'am, what
now.
are we supposed to take a photo
Of what all you have done by so far. You have done this perfect day planning. You've made these habit trackers, your mood trackers, your affirmations, all that you have done so far. So just take a picture of all these goals you've done, all these things you have made, and just share so that other people can also know. It is the best way to do marketing for me, that other people know what you're doing, also for you. Social media is like a commitment. That is why shadi, most people put a picture only after their marriage. Once it's on social media, you can't take back. So once you have declared to the world that, hey world, I am building on my challenges, I'm doing on my journaling, you will feel this new energy to show up. That's why me and Niranjan put so much on Instagram. More than anything, it helps us be accountable. So habit tracker, you can share a picture of your habit tracker. You can share a picture of these notes that you are making. Anything, maybe of this perfect day that you have planned. This is also what happens is, when I give you a goal like this, you will automatically want to beautify it. Ki, why should I make ordinary notes? Let me beautify this. Let me, put a nice picture to this. So this is why I want you all to do this, so that you work your effort. Deepak, why did Deepak share the pictures? Because he made it nice. So he wanted to show off. So do this. Next week, we'll also be doing a running great gratitude list. And this, of course, as I said, is your homework. Plan it. That's it. And you guys are wonderful, guys. I was in such a shitty mood today. All morning, I haven't done anything. Niranjan was asking me to cancel my class. I was like, no, I'll find my energy with these people, and I can always tell. When I go to IIMs, IITs, I'm always sleepy because they are very bad energy. You people really want to become change makers, and you can, and you will. So wishing you all the best. Have a very good weekend, guys. Don't let your weekend run away with it. Ye mat sochna ki weekend hai, I'll rest. Sanchari will come on Monday and she'll do it. I will sleep on weekend. Don't use this weekend to have a very good August. July is gone. August is there. Okay.
Sanchari, quick question. What is our schedule for next week? Which days do we have class on?
Check your description. It's already updated on it. I have updated everything, and make a note in your journal. If you attend all my other Soulful classes, I keep constantly sending reminders. Tomorrow, this I am not doing it because I want you all to be accountable. Ki kab aana hai, kya aana hai, let me figure it out. So go check your description. It's all there.
Got it. Got it.
Got it? I'll be sending more tests on the weekend, so don't keep this group on mute. I'll be giving you constant motivation to continue doing this. Okay? Chalo. And of course, I'm always free. I'm rather a little concerned. Most of you are not talking to me. So send me your messages. What is it that doing? Any progress, anything? Please bug me every morning if you have to. If you want an accountability partner, that's what we are doing this. So every morning when you finish your task or you do it, you can send me a message also. I'm perfectly okay with it. Send it on the group or on the message. That is what this group is for. So be there. Don't feel like you're bugging my head. I have taken that 1500 from all of you so that I don't feel obligated that you bug my head. Please bug me. Okay, so let's do it. So before we unwind, before we quit the class, again, we will do a small reflection practice. Today, we will do a very different reflection practice. So for the ones who I wish had joined me live, you would have loved it, guys, today. We are doing something called the candle meditation today. It is called Trataka meditation. As you know, I have done Satvik. Even before Satvik movement, this was a practice I used to follow a lot. It is just basically aaj pura din. Our eyes have worked so much. Even for this last 1 hour, we have been in front of a screen. We are just going to cleanse our eyes for a while. So with that, let's have a sip of water and start this simple and small meditation. It works best if you have a live candle in front of you, but it's summers and I know you have fans and all working. So we will use Jugaad. Everything is on the internet. We will use Jugaad and we will use this digital candle. Works equally way, okay? Try this with a real candle. Some of you has already practiced this Rataka. If you have done it, good. If you haven't done, let's be open to the possibilities. So now, with all your attention, with all your focus, look at this candle. Your eyesight, your visibility should sway with the candle. You can see that the flame is not stand, it's going a little wavering. Keep in pace with it. Do not try to blink. Try to keep your eyes as open as you can. They will start watering a little. Let it water. Stare into the candle as intently as you can. It might seem a little blurred to you, but keep your eyes open. For 2 more breaths, now shut your eyes down. For 5 breaths, we will keep our eyes shut and absorb it. Now slowly open your eyes and this time focus on the base of the candle, right where the black suit starts with, where there is an intersection between the orange and the black. Focus on that area. Observe how nearby it's blue, it's almost transparent. Do not blink again. Try to keep your eyes open for as long as you can. And whenever you feel like you cannot keep it anymore, close your eyes. There might be watering happening, there might be dizziness happening, but that's okay. It's just that your eyes are detoxifying itself. If you do this with a ghee diya, it's even better. Now open your eyes with an intention to do even better than the last time. Now focus on the tip of the flame. Notice how the colors change around the tip of the flame, how it's moving from right to left, maybe lower, maybe higher. Keep following the gaze of the tip of the candle, right where it is. By this time, your entire focus should be on the tip. You cannot see the candle, you cannot see the neighboring light, you cannot see even the base of the flame, only the tip of the candle. Nothing else is visible to you. Stare at it for as long as you can. You will notice that when you are staring at the candle, at the tip, no other thought can actively enter your mind. That's because you're focusing, you're concentrating. In life, that is exactly what we have to do. When we truly focus, when we truly concentrate, nothing can come in. Don't close your eyes yet. Try to keep them open. You can do this for as long as you can. If it's watering, it's okay, let it water. Now close your eyes gently again. Let the heat seep in. Let your eyes detox. And now, for the last time, we open our eyes gently again. This time towards the center of the flame. If you observe carefully, you will see yellow light emanating from it. It's the brightest place of it. It's the thickest. You can see how the thickness will increase and decrease, the glow increase and decrease. Keep looking at it. The longer you look at it, you will see a blackness inside it. You will start seeing different colors into the single white spectrum. Keep looking, do not blink yet. Stare at it. Finally, now close your eyes. As you keep your closed eyes, I want you to rub your hand and generate a lot of heat, as much heat as the calendar, as there is in the candle. And put these palms over your eyes. Open them within your palms and close your eyes again. Let this feeling sink in. My hands, my eyes. Two things I never consciously thank, but yet they are with me every day. Thank you, hands. Thank you, eyes, for letting me capture the world, for making me functional, for giving me all this. From looking at my dreams to making them come true, my eyes and my hands have been there with me. Thank you, eyes. Thank you, hands. Now slowly open your eyes, remove the palms and blink. Thank you so much for joining me in this little meditation. You were supposed to do it for a very long time, but I have given you a gentle thing. Whenever you have time, maybe once in a week, maybe, once in a day, any frequency, just try to do it. You can feel it, right? There, your eyes are feeling a little more brighter. You're able to observe a simple candle flame in so much clarity. So that is exactly what journaling in life does. When you concentrate and when you focus, you see new things about yourself that you've never discovered. With that, let's end this class. I want all of you to write what is that one takeaway, the moral of the story. Like Zen stories have morals, the moral of today's class in the group, and share with everyone. Thank you again. Have a great weekend. I will be bugging you again.